My name is Jose. Rivera Mobile Detailing, serves in the inland Empire surrounding areas. So if you need a detail, hit me up.
All right, Jose. So, what would you say about reviews and detailing?
Um, then reviews pretty much like it's like important in your business, you know what I mean? That's what it's gonna get you like clients, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna help you rank number one on Google. It's like, reviews is important in detailing. That's one thing I'll say is very important. So without the reviews, you're not getting no type of work.
And for the detailers that don't know, what do you mean by rank number one on Google? What does that mean?
Like for the detailers that don't know what rank number one on Google is, like if somebody types in detailing nearby me or something like that, you will pop up first before anybody else because you have 5-star reviews. And because right now I have 143 5-star reviews. So right now, if somebody types in detail near me, I'm gonna be popping up number one compared to everybody else. Everybody can have like 4 stars or 3 stars, you know what I mean? So even if people have 5 stars, I'm still gonna rank up there because my reviews are up there and stuff, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean by like ranking number one on Google. The 5-star reviews, man, 'cause without those reviews, you're not gonna do it. It's, for example, it's just not for detailing, you know what I mean? You got like mechanic shops, you got like barber shops, if they don't rank up there with the 5 stars, then nobody's gonna get business at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Without those 5 stars, business is not gonna be booming. Yeah, because that's what customers are looking at, you know what I mean? Some customers are gonna just like scroll down the reviews, read them, what other people think, you know what I mean, or saying, you know what I mean, to see if other people like your work before they book with you, you know what I mean? So they always want to read those reviews first before booking with you, you know what I mean? Because I had some people hit me up, oh, look, I found you on Google, I read some of your reviews, I like what people are saying about your work and stuff, so can I book an appointment with you? I'm like, of course, you know what I mean? Like, how can I help you, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about those reviews.
So would you say, is it just Google reviews, or what other reviews what other platforms can you get reviews on?
I actually have Yelp as well.
Okay.
So people can leave reviews there and stuff. I don't have as much reviews there, but Yelp, people, some detail might use Yelp instead of Google and stuff, so they can leave reviews right there and stuff as well, you know what I mean? But those are mainly the only 2 platforms that I can really think of people can leave reviews and stuff, and people can still, Okay, and you guys let me know down in the comments down below what type of platforms you guys use to get reviews left on and stuff like that. So just drop it down. This most definitely helps you with to get more clients. The only reason I say that is because everybody is on Google. You know what I mean, searching up different stuff. So you know what I mean. So as long as you have those 5-star reviews and stuff, and people leaving like positive comments, positive reviews, then of course it's gonna most definitely help your business. Without reviews, it's gonna slow down, you know what I mean? Not getting no type of work and stuff. So you need those reviews to actually, get your work and get you going, you know what I mean, on your business, you know what I mean, help you grow and stuff. The reviews will help your business grow a lot, to be honest. It's gonna help so much and stuff. So I always recommend, every detailer to like make sure they have a Google. They're always asking the clients to leave a review, because that's gonna help them bump to number one, rank number one and stuff. So reviews are so important when it comes to like this business, Mm-hmm.
Let's say they're trying to give out a free wax or a free clay wax to give me a 5-star review. Do you think it's worth it?
Like that, I wouldn't do something like that, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, they should leave a review on the work you've done, you know what I mean? If you don't do a good job, you're not getting no reviews. But customers should only leave a review if they like your work. If they don't ask for a review and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think the best one so far that I have gotten, the best review, is one of this ceramic coating job for this blue Lexus. She left almost like a 2-paragraph review and stuff. So that was the best one. So she just liked the work that I did on her vehicle. She left a good tip too as well on top of that.
How many Google reviews did you say you had on Google?
I have 143.
143, and how long did that take you?
It took me some time, man. I would say like to get there, like a year and a half or 2.
So would you recommend for detailers to be patient as far as reviews? Like,
No, most definitely. You need to have patience and stuff, and then because now everybody's gonna leave a review at the end of the day. I could have way more reviews than 143 if everybody, that detail left a review, but not everybody, likes to leave a review. Because sometimes, you gotta sign into Google and all that stuff before you leave a review and stuff. So people sometimes, just be lazy or sometimes forget or be too busy and stuff. It's just, because I could have had way more than 143 because I detail more than 143 cars, you know what I mean? So it's just, you just gotta be patient and stuff with people. You can't just be like texting them every day, hey, leave me a review. You send it like once, as soon as you're done, or if you forget the next day, you know what I mean? It's just, whatever they do it, you know what I mean? You just can't force somebody to leave you a review, you know what I mean? So it's all gonna depend on your work as well, you know what I mean? You just can't give them a crappy job and still expect 5 stars. It's not gonna happen like that.
what about you? You as a consumer, do you ever give 5-star or low star reviews depending on how they serve you?
But like if he did a bad job on any type of work asked for, now of course I'm gonna say, I don't recommend them, you know what I mean? Don't go to them, stuff like that. Yeah, of course, you know what I mean? That's how everybody's gonna do. Even like customers, for like detailing, like, oh, he did a bad job on my vehicle, don't go to them, you know what I mean? So each business is gonna have, the negatives and positive, you know what I mean? So you just gotta, figure it out and go from there.
So you think once detailers start getting the reviews up, they're gonna get more clients?
Oh no, most definitely. As long as you have more than 5, 10. Because if you have like 5, 10, people will be like, he just began, he's just starting. So let me find somebody else. Let me look for somebody who has like 50, 60 reviews in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go with the one that has the most reviews. Because they know they've been in the game long already, you know what I mean? It's just not like no beginner, no rookie and stuff, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So they're dealing with professionals now and stuff, just like, oh look, here's an upcoming detailer. Let me just, let me try him out. Because a lot of people are not gonna try you out if you have low reviews, to be honest. That's what I've been noticing lately. You gotta have those, you gotta be up there, you gotta rank number 1.
At least 25-star reviews.
Yeah, 25 plus 5-star reviews. Then yeah, that's cool and stuff. But you have anything under that, people are, gonna go with somebody else and stuff. You know what I mean? Let me find the one that been in the game a while. You know what I mean? Even on Google, it tells you how long you've been in business. You know what I mean? It tells you 3, 4 years and stuff. So they like that. People are okay. If you have like a month or 2 in the game, like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a little tough. In the beginning, not everything's gonna be easy. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna blow up the next day and stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta work to get to where you wanna be. So
nothing good happens overnight.
Well, you gotta work so much to be up there and stuff. If you don't work, you're not gonna get nowhere in life, you know what I mean? Alright then guys, thank you for watching my videos on Google reviews. If you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. And let me know what other videos you guys want to see in the future. Drop it down in the comments below.